Hey, what's up YouTube? ShartimusPrime here, doing another toy review for Marvel Legends Namor Series 2. I just got this figure recently. When I say recently, I actually mean September of last year. I had been wanting him for quite some time. I'd seen him at the store at the Target. Like back in 2003 or 2004 or something, and I passed on him because I just didn't think he was as cool as probably some of the other Marvel Legends I had at the time. But as my collection's getting bigger and bigger, I regretted it more and more. I'm sure other Marvel Legends collectors have experienced that, where you passed on a figure and you wish you'd gotten him. My boy Isaiah, he straight up passed on Toad to get the Marvel Legends movie Daredevil, which I think is known to be the worst, absolute worst Marvel Legends figure ever created. I mean, Hasbro didn't even make that one up. That was all Toy Biz. That figure sucks so fucking bad. But we're not here today to talk about that fucking piece of shit Daredevil, which I'm glad I don't own. We're here to talk about Series 2 Namor, which I actually prefer over the Hasbro release Namor, which I actually also think that figure is cool. I don't own that other Namor. I think that's from this Fantastic Four line from Hasbro, isn't it? I'm not exactly sure. But, I think this Namor is really cool. I think that other one's cool because, Namor is mostly in his Speedos when he's in the comics. For the most part, he's in his Speedos. You don't really often see him in this outfit, but I guess with the Illuminati stuff going on, he's been kind of wearing this lately. So, alright, on to the figure. First off, I gotta say, it's difficult for me to get him inside his base. His base is very badass, but one thing I did realize first off is that he's difficult to get inside there. I can't get his backside inside there. So I'm going to pop him out. See, I had him in this pose, which I'm really happy with that pose. I don't know if you guys like it as much as I do, but I can't slide him in just going from him facing with his back facing this water fountain thing, going straight in like that. I can't get him in there like that. I feel like I'm gonna do something that I'm gonna regret. I'd rather not. I don't know, when I feel the plastic pushing at a certain point, I get a little scared. I have broken my Marvel Legends before, so he does fit nicely. Putting him in sideways and then twisting his torso like that, and then having his legs up like, having his legs up. So that's him getting into the base. Usually I talk about the figure before the base, but since I started talking about this thing right here, that's where he goes in. We'll start talking about the base more. When you get him in package, the base comes in two parts. You can tell that this is made out of a different kind of plastic than this, or it has a different type of finish. This has more of a flat, kind of a matted type of finish on it. I guess this glare coming through the window is working for me. It looks pretty cool. And then this is really cool. This looks very much like water to me. It's very shiny. Yeah, that's coming through the camera nicely. It's very shiny, very glimmery. This is the closest thing I've seen a toy get to making it actually look like water, for me anyway. So the bottom half is more kind of like an ice kind of look, but this really looks like water to me. I think this is probably one of the tightest bases that Marvel Legends has actually made. I think this thing's just very, very cool. Very dope base. Very, very cool. Okay, so onto the figure. He comes with his Triton. Very unique looking Triton. Very different. Has a lot of little pieces like this came bent, and the whole thing itself is kind of bent in an odd shape. It came out of the box that way. I kept the box for this figure. Thanks again, Rudine. Rudine gave me this for my birthday last year in September, so that's when my birthday is, and that's when I got this. So very, very cool. I like this Triton. And onto the figure itself. Okay, so where to begin? Okay, first off, this is a Series 2 figure, and like I had said before, I really think Marvel Legends the Toy Biz Marvel Legends really hit their stride, their high point with Series 3 and 4. I think that's when they were getting really a lot better. But for Series 2, this is still really, really fucking good. First positive thing is the likeness is dead on. I really think this really looks like Namor. You know, I really think they captured this well. Very cool. And I gave him a little earring right there. It's on the left side, not on the right side. The skin, the coloring is, you can see the detail right there. They really got nice detail. Kind of reminds me of Series 3 Thor a little bit. Good coloring job. And the pants are just flat black. He does have this, it's kind of like a different material. It's more flexible right here for the jacket. He does have these blue wave thingies. The belt is like this brownish, copperish kind of color, and it does have black lining in there to detail it. So that's very cool. You can move the belt. You know, you can actually, that's my first time taking the belt off, but there you go. You can take the belt off. I think he looks cooler with the belt on. I don't know. I think it looks cooler with the belt on. But yeah, so that pops off nice and easy. Whoa, and there goes the camera. Alright, while the camera was down, I just tucked it in there. Anyway, yeah, so the coloring's nice, likeness is good. There's some blue, you can't really see it, but there's some blue streaking in the hair over here. So in his hair he has some blue in that. That's kind of neat. Not enough to make it look like it's hella blue, but just a little bit. Kind of like a black Spider-Man costume kind of tint in there. The posability is okay. Not the most articulated of figures, but he does have ball joints for shoulders. Shoulders only move up to there, so they don't go all the way up. They don't have, if you look at the shoulder joint in some of the later figures, you could see the two lines going like this, indicating a lot of flexibility. He doesn't have that. It's just regular right here. Same thing on that side. Now here, see, you can see the two lines. That is usually up on the top right here, but it's not. Two elbow joints. He has a wrist joint right here, right at the wrist, not at the forearm, and the hands clamp together and close all at once. Same deal with this side right here. So you can have him hold his Triton quite easily in either hand. The leg joints are a little bit different, similar to the Punisher, where they don't go backwards at all. Oh, like I said, he does have waist joint. He does not have a torso joint at all whatsoever. No torso joint. He does have his waist joint. Legs move back. They don't move back. I'm sorry. They don't move back. They do move forward nicely. Thigh joint right here moves side to side like this. This is not a ball joint right here. Very similar to the Punisher, but different. It does have double jointed knees. He does not have a calf joint or an ankle joint, so no twisting over here at all. This is going to stay stationary. He does have a ankle joint right here, and toes move up like that. When he came out of package, these wings came kind of dented in like this. You see that? That's kind of a little on the weak side. I wish they were both sticking out a little bit like that. That would be a little bit cooler for me. You know, this one's really dented on the right side. If they all look like this one, but this is the only one that looks like the way I want it to. If they all look like that, that would be pretty cool. So this one's all folded in. It's all kind of messed up. You can see they got the skin color thing going on right here. And that's about it. Yeah, so that's all I can really say about the figure. He did come out of package with some black specks on his arm right here, but it's not a big deal. I think it's a very cool figure. I think, you know, this is a must-have. This is really one of the main characters. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the second Marvel character ever. I believe the first one was that Human Torch robot guy, right, with the mitten fists and the no face, right? And then Namor is supposed to be second, the Submariner's second. So just do a little 360 action right here. You got some detail buff back right there. And I like the coloring job on the bracelet thingies, his Wonder Woman bracelets. Very similar, same kind of copperish feel. You really get a good sense of the texture in there. It looks really, really nice. Very metallic looking. Okay. Not much else to say. Please continue commenting, and please subscribe and rate and let me know what I can do to make these better.